What up, y'all? In this video, I want to talk about developing your own style as a man. So, one thing I realized, right, is like, you don't, like, part of, building your own style, I guess, is that, and becoming the man that you want to be, or that fits with who you are and your neurology and everything. Part of that is that you don't have to implement the things that other people do. You don't have to do other people's approaches there, or in how they approach life or dating or whatever. Like, you don't even have to do that. And like, I feel like that's a big part of it. Is like, a lot of the time, like, we'll think, oh, my dating approach is incomplete because I need to learn flirting, because I need to learn that. But maybe a big part of what actually makes your dating approach incomplete is the fact that you're apologetic. If you can do your own style without being sorry about it, without feeling like it's lacking necessarily, then that almost, in a sense, even if your approach or your skills are incomplete, it almost makes it complete because you're unapologetic. Does that make sense? Because like, if you're constantly feel like there's something wrong with you, then it's very difficult to feel complete, to be complete. And it's possible that women pick up on that. I don't know exactly, I can't be sure, but I know that it does something internally. Like, of course there's always room to improve, but like, you don't have to go with other people's approaches. Maybe the way that other people approach life is built for their neurology. Maybe it's built for them because they feel comfortable in social environments and you don't. Maybe you feel more comfortable in the library reading a book, or at home drinking a cup of coffee. Like, maybe your neurology is not theirs, right? So everybody's different. Like, you can't, necessarily look at the way that one person lives their life and try to implement it to be your own. Like, it's not the same. Like, people have different lifestyles, and like, you have to understand that they might be different. Like, you can't necessarily look at, like, let's say that you don't, or let's say there's some dude is in a bar, has a lot of tattoos and likes to drink, and he hits on girls in a certain type of way. Like, but you don't have tattoos, you don't like to drink, you don't like to be at the bar, so your approach might not be the same as that person. Like, it's not the same. And like, to an extent, like what I'm saying, even let's say in dating, even if the girl feels like a part of you're missing in a certain element, maybe you're not good at flirting, maybe you're not good at this, that, and a third, but if you're at least semi unapologetic about it, you're not sorry about who you are, to an extent it makes it complete, right? Because like, it makes you complete because your confidence or in yourself, or your sense of security, solves that problem, right? Because a lot of it is just being confident. I think confidence kind of has a bad connotation in a sense. Like, it's just like being secure in yourself, I guess. So like, I guess that's really the big thing. Like, I'm going through a texting program right now. It's called Options Texting, and it's a good program. I mean, they teach you how to text, but a lot of it is very sexual, a lot of sexual innuendo, and I'm like, I don't think that's me. I don't think that's the type of person that I am to do that. I think that cheapens sex, and it cheapens the interaction with the woman. So do you really want to be getting something, getting sex, but you're cheapening it? So what's really the trade-off? It's kind of a trade-off. So I think, talking to a woman very sexually like that, it kind of cheapens her. So yeah, it's kind of it's not really getting what I would want. So I got to make my own choice as a man, how I'm going to talk to people and how I'm going to do things. And that's like really how you should do it too. All right, I got to get going. So yeah, you can complete your style and complete who you are just by being unapologetic, right? Okay. It's the same thing when people try to externalize their confidence, you know, doing, like, for example, if you buy a nice car, right? If you're solely relying on that nice car for your confidence, the car is not complete. Does it make sense? Like, you have to be secure in yourself in order to bring completeness to that car. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to articulate it. But if not, you're just relying on something external for your confidence. So, like, even money. The girl is not just attracted to money. If that were the case, a guy could just, like, the girl's not going to be attracted to you just because you have money. There's lots of dudes who are rich, and girls don't just go after them just because they have money, okay? The money that they have is completed by them having confidence and being secure in themselves. That's when it's like, okay, the money is an accessory to the security that they have in themselves, right? And the same thing with the car, or even muscles, having muscles. It's not the muscle, having muscles, or a nice car, or jewelry, or whatever, or a nice watch. It's an accessory to the fact that you're secure in yourself. It completes your sense of being secure in yourself, completes the whole picture. But those external things that you rely on for confidence can't stand alone. It has to be along with being unapologetically secure in yourself to a larger extent. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, and another thing is this video also correlates to my previous video about men who feel the need to constantly change the status quo. If you feel complete in yourself, more complete, it doesn't have to be fully complete. Obviously, we're all a bit insecure. But if you feel more complete in yourself, you're going to be less likely to try to change the status quo, or try to constantly change the energy in the room, which can make you seem unsettled. So go watch that video.